The world changes when it snows. Hello guys, welcome to our today's video. Christmas is around the corner and most of us are thinking about home decor and gifting ideas for our loved ones. In today's video, we are going to see how I have upcycled these old empty bottles for Christmas gifts. I have done reverse decoupage and I have done basic decoupage from the outer side of this bottle. Also, you can see the snow effect on this other bottle. So let's start. But before that, if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe to see more creative artwork, painting, sketching and a lot more. These are the basic things we need today. Glass bottles. So these are clear glass bottles. If you have something like this, you can use that also. Decoupage napkin. These are Christmas themed decoupage napkin. You can use the same technique for some other napkins with human figures. That will also really look nice on clear bottles. Then Mod Podge. This will work as a glue, sealer and a finisher. White chalk pen. This will create an even white surface as a base coat. Then for finishing, we'll use this varnish. This is Asian Paints clear varnish. Asian Paints Ecuador clear synthetic varnish. A plastic bag or plastic cover. Small pieces of sponge. Some brushes. Small round brushes and flat brushes. Let's start. Since we are going to do reverse decoupage first on this bottle, so we need clear bottles like this. And most of the times what happens, glass doesn't have even surface. So you need to check first. Just place the paper over the bottle and rotate it so that you will get to know from which side you will be able to see the clear image without any bumps, so that you can finalize the position for this paper. This is 3-ply decoupage napkin and now I'm cutting it. I'm using a wet brush technique so that I will get uneven, rough, blur edges. We don't want sharp edges. After cutting, the next step is to separate the layers. We only need the topmost layer of this paper. Guys, earlier I have made this plate. This is wall hanging plate. I have done reverse decoupage on this. You can check the video for the same on my channel. In that, with reverse decoupage, I have also shown how to make those hangers so that you can hang the plate on the wall. Now we'll glue this paper on this bottle. We'll keep it upside down like this. First, I'll apply this Mod Podge with a flat brush on the bottle. Now apply the glue around 1 inch wide surface on this glass bottle and then gently place the paper over it like this. We are starting from the center part, not with the edges. Then using a plastic bag or plastic cover, press it gently and remove the wrinkles. You can also use a sponge for the same. Gently dab it with the sponge. Now I'll glue the sides of this. You need to be very careful while doing this. Since the paper is very thin, it may get tear apart. We'll seal these edges after some time, but before that we'll put this masking tape on the other side so that our glue and our paint won't come on this side. This side we need to keep clear so that picture will be visible from here. You can also use a seller tape, but masking tape will be a better option and it is easily available in any hardware shop. Now on the remaining part I will put some extra paper and then I will seal the edges. Also we need to cut the extra paper. We'll keep the paper till this edge of masking tape only. After this we'll keep the bottle for drying for some time. Once it is dried, we can seal the edges with the same Mod Podge. And after sealing, we'll do the finishing. Guys, if you are a beginner and you haven't watched my first video of basic decoupage on a glass bottle, I would request you to watch it so that you will get to know about all these materials, from where you will get them, how to use them, and why we are using them. After sealing, the bottle is dried again, and now we'll do the finishing with the Mod Podge. Finishing is important to remove the wrinkles from the paper, and it will also remove if there is any air remain underneath the paper. To remove the wrinkles and the air underneath the paper, you need to start applying the glue from the center of the paper and gently come towards outside. Be careful while doing this. Apply the glue very gently and do not drag the brush too hard. So here the first step of our reverse decoupage is done. Similarly, I have done on this other bottle as well. I have glued this paper. We'll work on both. Now see, for this, to make this picture more clear, more visible from this, we need a white background. For that we are going to apply a chalk paint from the back side of this paper. So this is Little Birdie chalk paint. This is available in any craft store. You'll get it online as well. So here I'm going to use a small piece of sponge to apply this chalk paint. Since we are going to do decoupage from this side of the bottle as well, we need an even white surface for that. And we need at least 2 coats of this chalk paint. Let the first coat dry completely. After that you can go for the second coat. And if you don't want to do decoupage from the outer side of the bottle, you can simply paint it with any acrylic paint. Now see how it looks. Our both the bottles are ready with 2 coats of chalk paint now, and now we can start decoupage from the outer side. These are completely dried now. This is the paper I am going to use for this bottle, and for the other one I'll use any of these. Let's start cutting this paper first. Usually on curvy surface we start gluing the paper from the center, but for this I am going to start with this edge of this masking tape. so that I'll cover the bottle till the other edge of the masking tape with whatever design I want. After this, I will keep this bottle for drying and I'll work on the other bottle. For the other bottle, I will use this paper now, and you can see here I have already removed the masking tape. Circumference of this bottle is lesser comparatively, so we need to cut this paper and we can glue it as per our convenience. Now see, this won't fit here, so I'll cut it again. Now I'll keep it for drying, and by the time I'll seal the edges for this. Gluing, sealing and finishing, these are the 3 steps we need to do in basic decoupage. And make sure your glue is completely dried before you go for the next step. especially when you are using decoupage napkins. It has a very thin layer and it may get tear apart when the glue is still wet. Now I'm doing finishing with Mod Podge to remove the wrinkles and air. Sealing is done and both the bottles are dried now. Now it's time to add some paint. This is crimson red. I start from the top. Again, instead of brush, I'm using the sponge. It really gives nice and natural look, especially when we are going to blend two different shades. Sometimes even for paintings, my acrylic paintings on canvas, I use this technique. I use sponge to blend different shades. Now here this is white acrylic paint. I'm going to blend it with this red. If you have chalk paints of similar shades, you can also use that. Otherwise, acrylic paints are also fine for this finishing effect. For this bottle, I'm making this shade of blue mixing with white. Try it on a small part, just see if it is matching, and then apply it with the sponge. It's better to apply with sponge so that it will look natural. I'm covering this white patches. Wherever we have not glued this decoupage napkin, you can apply the paint. On the topmost part of this bottle, I'm applying this yellow. I'm mixing two different shades of yellow. Yellow is contrast of blue, so it will definitely look good on this. I have applied acrylic paints on both the bottles. I'll keep it for drying for some time. Also, I need to apply white paint, white chalk paint or acrylic paint on the bottoms. I'll remove this masking tape now. You need to be very careful while doing this, otherwise the decoupage napkin on the either side might get tear apart. So be very careful and remove it gently. Guys, if you are liking this video, please do like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel for more creative work. Now see, our bottles are almost ready and I'm going to enhance their beauty. If you want, you can keep it like this and apply the varnish and it's done. But for this border, I want to put something. You can add some decorative lace if you have. Also, if you have any glass liner like this, you can use that to make a border. These are some twines. You can put it here. You can glue them. And in case if you want to make some snow effect on your Christmas bottles, you can just apply this mixed media paste. This is modeling paste only. You can, if you have a modeling paste, you can use that. And if you don't have this, you can just mix some ceramic powder to the glue. Ceramic powder you will easily get in any hardware shop. Also, some people are making snow effect with mixing this shaving foam and baking soda. You can try that as well. So there are some more things you can use. For this bottle, I'm going to use this mixed media paste to give the snow effect. You can use any palette knife or any stick, or you can even apply it with your fingers. Make some thick and some random patches of this, so it will give a nice 3D effect. Guys, if you don't have or don't get any modeling paste or mixed media paste, even a ceramic powder, then you can just try with something else, something white rough, just like our fine rangoli powder. You just need to add white glue to it and you can create the same effect with that. And now to make some small patches, I'm using this small round brush. Now before it dries, I'll sprinkle some glitter dust over it, and once it is done and it is dried, I will apply the varnish to protect this bottle. Now for this red bottle, I'm going to use this jute twine. I'm using the same glue, the same Mod Podge to glue it. If you have a glue gun, you can use that. Also, if you have any silicone glue, what we get in craft shop, you can use that as well. You need some patience for this process because it takes time. I will make around 2 to 3 rounds of this twine around this area. It takes time to dry when you glue any thread or any twine over a super smooth surface like glass. So once my first round of this twine is dried, after that I will go for the next one. It's done now. I have glued 3 rounds of this jute twine. If there is any excess glue is remaining, you can just use an earbud to remove it. Make it wet and remove the extra glue. While it was drying, I have made this with satin ribbon and small bells. You can add whatever you like to enhance its beauty. So it will come like this, but before that we need to apply varnish. After that only we'll put it again. And now here is our clear synthetic varnish. This is Asian Paints Aquador varnish. It is available in any hardware shop. You will also get online. I'll start applying this varnish now. Always remember to apply the varnish over the paper area, wherever you have glued this paper, and after that you can apply the varnish on the rest of the area of your bottle or whatever object you are doing decoupage, wherever you have applied other paints or acrylic paints. Since it is a water-based varnish, at times it gets mixed with this paints and it spreads over the paper, so that's why first apply it over the paper and after that the painted area. And we need at least 2 to 3 coats of this varnish. Make sure your first coat is completely dried. After that only you can go for the next coat. It takes hardly 15 to 20 minutes in normal weather condition. Now while this varnish is wet, I will sprinkle some glitter dust over it. You can also use a dry brush to do the same. Even after a second coat of varnish, I will again sprinkle some glitter dust so that it will give a nice shine to our bottle. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. So please do like, share, subscribe and comment. See you soon. Till then, wish you all a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Hope you all have a happy, healthy and prosperous New Year. Bye. Thanks for watching.